What's up? What's up? Welcome to Transform Trading. It's your boy Monte Crypto, and I'm going to be going over Ethereum today. You may have caught my live stream a couple of weeks ago, but this is going to be my first iteration of a video that I'm doing that just goes over the high time frame levels of Ethereum and shows you a little bit of Monte magic, as I call it. But here at Transform Trading, we're not just Elliott Wave. We're not just counting waves. We also do a lot of unique things. Things that other people do not do, because I came up with this myself. And so the fact that we've got the team that is great at Elliott Wave, some of the best in crypto and just trading in general in my mind, but we've also got some unique things like what I do, you creating confluences with unique TA here. So I'm going to dive right in here on Ethereum. If you see right now, we've got the high time frame levels here. I've got it marked on the chart, yearly, monthly, 3 month, 6 month. And right now you can see we're just stuck between these 2-3 month levels. Break one way coming soon, maybe even a fake out one way before going the other way. But to get this level, you basically just go to that chart, right? You can type in 12 month, you can do it at the top, you can go to monthly, but basically just go to that chart, lay down some colored lines that you know are your levels and mark those out, save those. I've got them marked here as levels. Then I've also got another one called OBs, which are order blocks, and I've got those denoted by the exact same color scheme here. So if you know, this one is a 3 month level order block, so that's a very big one. You can see we hit our head here and bounced off. Then down below we've got monthly. I've got it shaded a little bit different green. It is support, but at the same time, it's already been tested here. So it's losing its, I guess, rigidity as support. And if we continue to hit our head, or, hit it as a floor, eventually we're going to break through. And likely one of my main targets is this yearly down below. But then we do have this darker green monthly OB down below. So that's one way I create the confluence, OBs levels. And then also I have a pitchfork. And let me zoom out for you here, and you can see I've used that second pivot here, not all the way at the bottom, just because of the way I like it hitting this median. But zooming in, you can see it's quite reactive. Median here, losing it, and that's when we got very impulsive to the downside. So what we've done here, hit, I believe this is a 50. Yeah, so 50 of the pitchfork. I have these others in here as well. You could take them out to cancel out some noise, but really I like to keep them in here because when I'm in here day trading, I want to know each level and I want to have that confluence. So you can see right now we've got some resistance above us, but we also have a little bit of room beneath us to hit this level. So perhaps a move out to the downside before we get some more up. And so I use these high time frame pitchforks as one of my major confluence levels. So then I want to show you this as well. So this is a speed fan, and we've got the Monte zone and the golden zone. We've all heard the golden zone, but what I love about the speed fans, it takes time and price into consideration, right? So a lot of times we have a price, we don't take time into consideration, right? We instantly think, oh, it's going to get there, just like a fib, right? The fib just sits there. What this does is it gives you time and price. As we go further sideways, we're coming to different levels on this, but it's still going to be support. If you see, we hit it here, the MZ here came up, hit it here, popped above, hit it again, bounced, ultimately lost it. And now we're just riding this here. So far, I like the fact that we're going sideways, holding this MZ for a potential move up to the upside. So when I say confluence, what all do I mean, right? So you start to work everything in that we've learned together, right? So we had the levels here, we have the pitchfork, and now you can see how things start to work together. And guys, if you like this, go ahead and give us a sub, give us a like on this video. We want to help those in the in the crypto community. We want to help those in the traditional community as well. So go ahead and give us that like and subscribe if you haven't, because we're going to be putting out a lot more content like this every single week. All right, so now Confluence putting it all together, right? So here we go. So if we add in these, I'm going to change this to MZ so you can really start to see how everything together creates Confluence points, right? OB, 3-month level, bottom of the MZ speed fan with, we didn't quite reach the pitchfork parallel there, but you can see how that would be a good buy here as well. Same thing here, price coming down quickly. We had the golden zone here of the speed fan right in here. So we had golden zone speed fan, pitchfork parallel, major, monthly OB, 3-month level. That's a good area for a buy for a potential bounce up, right? We did bounce up, reject the 3-month OB, and have now just worked down sideways. So where are we going to go from here? I've got 2 scenarios. These are kind of what I'm working with right now. So just back to the levels here. And I've got scenario A, and I'm using my main levels here. One thing, you've got the OB here, the top of the OB. You've got the 6-month level. You've got an algo target here. So if we're thinking this is potential A, B, C, before we get that final kick down, or WXY, whatever you want to do to get down here. Like I said, I'm not an Elliottician. I just do the Monte magic with Confluence. And when we get there, we get there. So this is my scenario A. That would be right about 2,300 with a then quick rejection down to the 615. There's a monthly level there inside the monthly OB, but ultimately I want this yearly at 740 to get tagged. That's my ultimate level of, once we get there, that's where it's time to start accumulating. So far, we've just bounced above it. Ultimately, I think it's just a bounce to get us to that level, right? And then we've got scenario B, right? So right now, I've got this level 1417. And to me, this is probably the biggest area on the chart. You've got the previous all-time high. You've got the first breakthrough retest, right? So right there on the line chart, you can see it held it, pushed us off to those all-time high levels. We nuked through it, got back above it, and have just been going sideways, but we have not retested it since we've gotten under it this time. So that's where I think with the overall markets, the way they look right now, we may not get that kick higher until just we just keep bleeding lower, getting to these zones that I wanted. And at this point, it just never gave that relief rally up to the $2,400 levels before getting to our target. I prefer the look of scenario A, right? I just prefer this look in order to get everyone bullish and then slam the door to get to these prices to create that liquidity. But with the way the markets are looking right now, this is pretty sexy as well. So I'm going to have to go with my gut and say this is probably going to be what happens, but do keep that scenario B on the table as well, where we continue to just bleed out. So again, if you like this content, if you want to see more of this, give us that like and subscribe. We've got Hove, we've got Tudum, we've got Erixis, and Monte all doing content for you. So go ahead and give us that sub, that like, and we will bring more content for you. Thanks and have a good day.